Alright, hello Nosy, how you doing? I was spending a good part of my day earlier just kinda honestly just had like a lot of nostalgic vibes for like listening to MapleStory music. Cause like with the recent MapleStory Classic closed beta that ended, not that I got to participate in it sadly, but with all the talk I heard about it, it got me nostalgic to listen to like the classic OSTs from like back then. Man, they really did, like whoever did the music back then, like they really did a good job with like all the OSTs like from town to town and during like some of the more like high level dungeons and boss rooms and everything. It's like actually really cool like how well done a lot of the songs actually are, because like they really do a good job with establishing or the atmosphere of each town area or environment, whether it's more of the fantastical ephemeral kind of like feeling songs in Alinea, which is like more of a super magical foresty kind of area where magicians train and shit. You have like the more God, I'm like so bad with like describing musical themes and shit, but it just does a really good job like establishing each distinct biome's like general themes and like establishes the mood well and all that. I don't again, as I'm like not well spoken enough to really like detail all the things that it kind of makes me feel like in my mind as I'm listening to the themes, but yeah. So I was like listening to just a whole bunch of songs from like that I remember when I was like farming all my characters and all that shit. Cause like if there's one thing that it kind of feels like, it's like because MapleStory, you know, has that like storybook theme or motif or whatever, a lot of songs, at least in the more calmer areas, like definitely feel like lullabies, as like something to put you to sleep to go along with that like bedtime story vibe or something of the sort. I'm not sure how much more to describe it, but yeah, like because of the whole like storybook theme that's kind of like, you know, the whole thing in general with MapleStory, yeah, like I kind of like the feeling kind of hit me like when I was just listening like to a lot of the more chill town themes and everything. But yeah, anyways, so we're gonna go see if we can finish up Horripilant tonight, because I should have everything lined up to probably see it through, maybe. Who knows? And then probably when time allows, because it's probably not gonna take that long, we'll go into some Zenless Zone Zero later and do the new and old event content that I haven't wrapped up yet for this patch. So yeah, give me a moment to boot up the game and everything, and just give me a second. Horripilant. And yeah, there is like one thing, like I kind of accidentally progressed like one part of the meta progression, which was the bridge that I was stuck on. So like, let me see if I can get over here real quick. So yeah, with the bridge and all, and the whole fact that I was kind of like stuck on it and everything, I kind of fucked around a bit because I wasn't sure if I was like missing some kind of like clue as to the pattern, or if I was supposed to just like, what was it? Or if I was supposed to just like solve it right then and there. So basically, this was the solution. Like, oh, that's kind of zoomed in, kind of weird. But yeah. So, it was supposed to be like this because you had the little brackets on the left and right sides there, and then everything was just supposed to make one whole straight line. In hindsight, I felt like a dumbass. But now that that's done, we go across the bridge now, and we come across this guy, who is our Hematolith crystal merchant. So basically, you offer up whatever excess materials you have, and then however much you offer, basically multiplies by a percentage the amount of like Hematolith crystals you get upon rebirth, and we will be rebirthing like straight away. So we're gonna get like 324% extra off of what we already have. So now it's like 25k because I already exchanged beforehand though. And yeah, so let's go through, you know, his little dialogue real quick. And also, this spot here looks a little suspicious, as in this is where we're supposed to put the lever. Because I basically have every key item, as far as I know at this point, for meta progression. So we need to put this in, see what it unlocks, go back and change some shit, and then just kind of like go from there. Alright, so who are you? A simple shopkeeper, my friend. I hold what matters, barter what I can, and always seek more. What is this place? Also, I think I need to make the game a tiny bit louder. Maybe? Not sure. What is this place? A gold mine if you know where to dig. Otherwise, just another hole full of shit and mud. What's next to you? That little thing decides who drinks and who doesn't. With the right lever, it can move water wherever it's needed, or wherever it's profitable. Alright, so that means oh, I need to click this first. The lever goes here. Pull the lever. Oh, jeez. God, that is so loud. Alright, so now the water is flowing in the blood fountain room. So before you basically impale your familiar to generate a pool of blood, and there's the whole thing with the shadow guy that we were interacting with earlier. So he said something about, let's see, you wish to help me, then grant me release, kill me, wanderer, mix the blood with water, only then can I be unmade. So gotta go to the back rooms. I think we can just get any like familiar here for the deed, so let's just get a mouse. Oh, also in terms of the meta progression stuff, you know, I kind of did a little bit of farming like off stream and everything, because I kind of figured that like also this is like partially before I learned about, or I did the whole bridge thing, and I was like, man, it's so grindy getting like some of the last tiers of upgrades for rebirthing. It wasn't until, you know, I accidentally solved the bridge puzzle and then saw the fact that you're supposed to farm up resources to build up a rebirth multiplier, and I was like, oh, that's how you're supposed to reach the outrageous numbers of Hematolith crystals. So I might have spec things out quite a bit here. To be honest, like a lot of it was rather redundant, so then like it kind of like took quite a bit of resets to kind of get most of everything done here. So I wouldn't really have made for the most exciting like gameplay. It would have been just like speedrunning constantly to building up the bare minimum of resources to then convert into the next rebirth, rinse and repeat like whatever number of times. But yeah, also the quick thinking skill here, you know, I feel dumb for not getting this earlier. Because like our attack speed cap is at like 0.1 seconds per attack. This lowers it, this goes beyond the hard cap, which I didn't realize. Because like, I thought it was just like a way of speeding further up to that 0.1 hard cap. No. It turns the 0.1 into a 0.05 cap, meaning you're just slicing things up like crazy. Like, let me just like enter the dungeon real quick and then just like go through part of the dungeon here, and then you can just see how absurdly fast you're attacking. Oh, whoops. And yeah, you're just like you turn literally into a blender, and then you're just like demolishing everything here, like in sight. And yeah, so apparently with the way that equipment scales up and everything, so basically once you kind of get all of your rebirth or your combat upgrades in, like not necessarily the health related ones here, but like your armor upgrades and all that, like basically you can just go straight from floor 1 to 1000 once you kind of get these sorted out. So then at that point, you can basically accelerate your Hemolith crystal farming by just maxing out your equipment with the base 20k resource cap when you off a fresh rebirth. And then you can actually just carry yourself all the way to floor 1000, provided you have enough HP. Because once you get to floor 800, 900, without proper health scaling upgrades, like it doesn't matter if you cap out your equipment stats, you'll get one shot. So oops. But yeah, okay, so now we impale our mouse. And then what do we do now? We use a crowbar? Let's see. Only then can I be unmade. Once I've done, you've got something to finish the job laying around. I've seen others use it. Wait. What am I supposed to use? Oh! Am I supposed to use the skull amulet on the dude, which is supposed to kill an enemy in front of me? So wait, does this count? I thought it was like dungeon only. Oh, I didn't, because I thought that those are only in combat only. Yeah, how you doing, Mel? How you doing, Ferrali? Okay, so that should be inscribed in our notebook now. So this would be our next piece of meta progression. Okay, so, whoops. So, greater one, greater one. /1/0. /3/1 dash. /3/1 dash. You hear things happening in the dungeon, something is different. I sense another presence? That's the achievement. Nothing there. Oh, maybe that unlocked the other door. Oh, it did. Also, wait, what does Charon have to say? The spider can see the glint of your eyes beneath the helm. Cover your face. Cover your face? With what? Veil the spark of your gaze, lest it sense the life that stirs within you. Oh, you're supposed to hold on to the thing. Okay, the more we take this down, the closer it gets. So wait. Does veiling our gaze mean bring up the paper to our face? Is that what we're doing? We're bringing the paper to our face? Oh my god. We veil our face with the paper. Oh. It's like some, like, Five Nights at Freddy's shit with, like, I think it was, like, the second one we had to put, like, the helmet or mask on, like, before they, get too close to you or some shit. Oh, well, what is this mushroom thing? Oh, this is where you put the gems. Why is the room flashing? Oh, it's the layout of my map. Down, down, right, right, left, up. Down, down, left, right, up. Or, wait, is that what I was supposed to do? Oh my god. Okay, wait, what happens if I actually let the spider come all the way here? Oh. Okay, so it just like pushes you out. Up, middle, middle, right, left, down, up, middle, middle, right, left, down. Up, middle, middle, left, right, down. Is that how you're supposed to do it? Or you're supposed to like actually, or you're not supposed to use the map? Or wait. Or is it right, left, down? I forget. Whoa! Oh! I found the coin. Oh yeah, so I got the left and right mixed up. Whoops. Oh! No. Shovel? So use the ladder to go up here. Oh. Legend says the spirit shall grant the light to whomever is able to let them concentrate. I can't reach that. I notice a pattern of symbols. I write it down. What's that? Wait, what does that even say? How do we get these symbols from a whole bunch of scribbles on the wall that looks like my signature? No, I'm just kidding. Oh, so the mirror brings us back. Okay. So then, what was the other one again? It was... Okay, no, I need to go back. I forgot what the purple pattern was. That means we gotta do the frickin'... Oh, no, no. Oh, my God. I didn't scroll down far enough to bring the page. Oh, I gotta read. Man, I know because we don't kill the spider. You know, my equipment is strong enough to kill the hecking spider. Let me just kill it. Wait. Can I just use the skull amulet to just kill the spider? So we don't have to keep doing that again and again? No, it doesn't count. Okay. Down. Down. Right. Right. Left. Up. Down, down, right, right. Left. Up. Okay. Down, down, right, right, left, up. Oh, jeez. Who are you? I'm the one who claims, counts, measures. Life is precious. I keep it. And not much else. What is this place? A place that measures how tightly bond to life. In air, each breath exacts a price, but none can be spared. Let's trade. The spider's a very prolific web spinner. Oh. Oh, so you use your excess crystals to convert into current life production and damage. Oh, okay, so you have the trader that increases crystals on rebirth to basically get you through your meta progression upgrades. And then once you have everything maxed out, you can go to this guy and then boost everything, like when you're basically going on like a super deep run with like max upgrades and you're really like ramping up production to like cap things out and everything. Okay, so this is like the end game trader of sorts. But yeah, I only have 20 crystals to my name, so I can't even trade for like a basic upgrade there. Oh. It's like the bridge, but upside down. Oh. Okay, I'm not gonna mess it up like last time. So... I think does it begin here? No. No, wait. Okay, which ones? This one looks like... Oh, which ones look like they connect to each other? Okay, so these middle ones look like they connect. But then we run into this issue. Okay, wait. No, maybe these are the end pieces. Are they? No. No, because the top parts don't meet. No. Okay, wait. Unless, actually no, maybe we got it backwards. Okay, maybe these ones are the start and end points. So then... No, wait, that wouldn't make sense. Would it? Unless, no, like, it has to connect via bottom part there. No? Okay, because like compared to last time, like there's no extra hints on the bridge puzzle. Like again, I'm not gonna repeat the last session. Like it's you're supposed to just solve it right here and there. Also, my eyes are hurting a little bit because of like how blown up the pixels are with the bridge here. I'm actually just looking at the smaller preview from my OBS, which makes the lines look a lot more clearer. Let's see. Or what if these are the endpoints? Because there's nothing that really connects from the bottom ends here, right? So then... No, that doesn't work. Because there's nothing... Well, actually, no, like, there are some symbols that go over to the edge, while these ones just stop at, like, this little space here. So... Nah, then that can't be it.
Go!
Huh. Thank you for the gal, Greenblade. How you doing? Wait, no, so what if it's... No. Then, are these... No, because something has to go up here. But yeah, I'm doing well, Greenblade. Had like a big nostalgic itch when I was listening to some MapleStory music because of like the things I've been reading up on MapleStory Classic. But aside from that, just been a pretty chill day so far. Yeah, wait. Or, wait. What if it's like all a sequence from... No, that doesn't work. Or what if it's from here? That we have the middle... No, wait. Nothing connects to the top end here. No, so this has to be... This has to be the end point. Oh wait. Wait, no, because this part... No, okay, no, so this is the end point. This is the beginning. There we go. Oh. Hello. You remember playing MapleStory back in 2008? Yeah, I have like big nostalgia for pre-Big Bang MapleStory and everything. Not that I've ever gotten that far, like leveling wise. I'd always like make new characters all the time, and I'd usually stop around like level 33 because like I just didn't really know how to grind efficiently back then, because I was just big into like exploring around, killing whatever I see instead of just sitting in one spot for too long. So I'd basically like back then just grind until like I'm out of mana, find a safe spot, and then just naturally regen my mana while I'm doing my homework. So then like by the time I finish my homework or make major headway and I need a break or something, then it's like, oh yeah, my mana's back. Time to like farm for 1 mana bar's worth of enemy mobs and then just get back to it. So it was a nice little rotation going on. It didn't help at all, but yeah. Okay, so what if we... Oh, we have to hide the eyes. I found a rope. Oh, what if I tie a rope to this to descend down into the hole in the middle of the room? No? So you're watching a guy on YouTube talking about who got the max level in MapleStory first and stuff. Oh yeah, like I remember it was a big thing with like the top level people in old Maple back then. They were basically just account sharing between like 3 to 10 different people or some shit. So like they'd have rotations of like when one person logs off, the next one goes into farm basically. So then like when people interacted with them thinking they were the same person, they acted as if they had, well, they honestly did have, you know, multiple personalities. And yeah, and then they obviously got banned for that shit. It's kind of funny how people like have like who like try to defend like the top level players of that who were, you know, officially caught like account sharing and shit, and like were giving shit to Nexon about it. I was like, wait, the people know that they're account sharing. It's kind of wild. Oh right, I'm done. I forgot to enter in the... Well, I wasn't supposed to go back here. I was supposed to enter the symbol. God, I was like so preoccupied with like some other shit, I forgot about that. So /dash /3 greater 3. So /3 greater 3 greater 2 greater 3 greater 0 greater 2 greater 3 greater 0, and then dash or /1 Something is different. The door opens up. You know, it's a tiny bit of Steam overlay spoilers showing you the icon of what changed. So basically the room we killed the shadow in opens up this door. Oh, we need to build a staircase for 20 million rocks? Sure. The door is locked. So wait, the first people to max level in World of Warcraft second expansion were all banned because they used an exploit that tagged every mob in the continent as their kill. Wait, that's crazy. What the heck? It tagged every mob. Is this the rope? No. Point? You notice a pattern of symbols. Oh. There were some nice vibes with that song until we got back to the camp room. Okay, so next one. Slingshot dash /2/3 >1 >2 /0/1. And we go back to the same room. Okay, now this door is open. The bell. Hit it with a shovel. Nah, it's okay. I'm guessing we're supposed to tie the rope to ring it? Yeah. I like how the sound echoes and everything. I found a saw. Oh, is it the saw to cut the grate? Also, can we cut this one? No, not the one back here. That's where the water comes from. So we gotta go back to... Oh, can I just enter the thing from the mirror? Oh, you can. I didn't need to go through all that stuff earlier. Huh? Wait, what am I missing? We got the thing. It's no more codes. That's too far away. Oh, I probably need to close the fountain on this side to have it flowing on the other to push the item out. God, that's so fucking loud. so now we go back, and it's flowing outwards, and which pushes the muck, or oh no, that's supposed to be just like a whole bunch of flesh and shit. So then we shovel it out. We found a crank. Or not that one. Oh, also this is where the hole. Wait, actually, no. Is this where the hole is? No. Can't use that right now. Let them concentrate. We can't use this right now. Wait, we used the crank and now what? That didn't change anything. Unless, So wait, you're gonna be lurking playing Resi 9? Okay, have fun playing Resi 9. One hand grants fire, the other freedom. Nothing here yet. When's Resident Evil going to actually get its medical license? Oh! Oh! The crank lowered the rope and bucket! Oh, so we were looking up the well on the other side. Or sorry, from this side we were looking up the well from that was on the other side of the this place. Oh. And we found a metal rod. Oh, that's the other metal rod for... Was it here? Oh. Oh, and the torch for the angels. Okay. So wait, what happens if we look up? Oh, I thought we could climb the rope to the other side. Oh, okay. Okay, so we're done there. That does nothing. Seek their guidance. Okay. What now? We didn't get any new code from that. What about the back room? Nothing. Oh, no, wait, is there... No. Okay. Okay, I might need to seek Charon's assistance again. Two figures, two wounds, restore them, and they shall guide you. Is that the angels? Or, wait, two figures? Actually, wait. No, going back here was just for the skull room. Actually, wasn't it a... down, right? I don't know, that just leads back to that guy. What do you mean we can't use this right now? We got the torch. Okay. Oh! No, this is the point. We're supposed to go back to the main menu. So now that we have the statues repaired, go back to where it all began. Oh, and now the mystery symbols all turn into the thing we need now. Oh, right. So I was too early with my assumption that we needed to go back to the main menu when this was still in flux. Chevrons have locked. Okay, let me write this down on my little board here. So dash dash greater 1. Like I'll just denote like the greater sign with like 1, 2, or 3 with the amount of slashes that go through it. Then /2. Whoops. God, I can't draw a straight line. And then slingshot or sideways Y. Then greater 1 /1 greater 3 /3 greater 0/1 greater 2/1/0/3 and dash. Okay, so dash greater 1/2 slingshot greater 1/0/1 greater 3/3 greater 0/1 greater 2/1. Oh wait. I lost track. Greater 2/1/0/3 dash. The final gate. The last code is activated. Have I filled out both requirements? Okay, so that's the door here. So what I kind of found out when I kind of AFK'd for too long, because I didn't mean to go all the way to floor 1000, because like I was like, oh man, this is gonna take a while so I can farm up and then reset, but then I AFK'd for too long, and then I somehow ended up because I thought I died by like floor 900 something, right? But apparently I got lucky enough with I would assume evading attacks or something, that actually went through the 900s before I got my proper health upgrades. So I'm like, oh, so basically all the little stuff here indicates all the little bits of meta progression you need to get through with all the puzzles. And the long bar, actually this means how many floors you went through in one successive run. So they basically require you to do a full-on floor 1 to 1000 run without going back to base and healing or upgrading. Also, you know, I never actually read the little plaques here, so I think I forgot about that. Only an unbroken path will wake the gate. Show the strength forged from the first step. Unearth the incantations one by one. When all are spoken, the gate will answer. Alright, so what does lie beyond the door? A picture of the outside? Oh, please do not take this from me. It is all I have left, and if you must insist, do not expect mercy. The amulet is powerless. Oh shit, we actually killed God. You know. Oh. You know, I didn't even upgrade my... Actually, no, I did upgrade my stuff pretty far in this run. Oops. Oh, well... I guess we did it. We killed God. You know, that was a little underwhelming, but I guess that was my own fault for, not resetting first and then dying to God. Wait. I can't click on anything here. Oh. You were a promising one. The others were devoured by their obsessions. You learned to wield yours, but this is not where it ends. Oh, it's the God Super Boss! Oh shit. my god, holy shit, he's like devouring the screen! Okay, actually, what happens if it kills me? Okay, so you just get sent all the way back. Okay. Well then. Huh. $1.6 billion health regen. Holy crap. Can't believe God has a phase 2. I was like, wait, that was like way too easy. Oh, I have to blind him. I escaped here when the world ended. I dug through corpses and soul to survive. They're too my legacy. This life is a curse, held too long, it rots the mind. I cleave my flesh to rid myself of it. But the pieces crawled on and took new shapes, new life. Now it is time for that cursed harvest to end me. Oh. You just have to click a... Take my sword. Oh. More codes. Holy shit. Okay. So... Oh my god, it's gonna be a pain in the ass to refer back and forth to, but... Okay, so... Slingshot and /3. Greater 1, greater 3, greater 0. /1, greater 2. /3/0 dash. /1, 2. Greater 3, greater 3, greater 2. Wait. Greater 3, 3, 2. And dash. Something is different now. Oh. There's a hole up there. We escaped! Oh! I watch it as if it belonged to someone else, a distant memory. The sun is in- wait, the sun in the sky is white, white beyond mercy. It hurts my eyes. They melt. My skin burns. It is only a memory, yet the pain does not know that. I see it now. There's no world outside. There's no escape. The god is gone, yet the weight of what I have done remains. Victory is a trap. Endurance is the sentence. The god of perseverance, of perpetuity, of the unbroken cycle, the god of life. Life is all that remains in this forsaken place. Life is forced into being, broken apart and forced back again, not for salvation, but because no other path remains. I am not its ruler. I am the wheel. Stop the wheel, keep the wheel turning? Oh. So we just end everything or keep this doomed world going in this perpetual cycle of basically suffering. Huh. Let's keep turning the wheel. I turn away from the light. Stone closes around me, as if it had been waiting for my return, familiar, patient. I remove the armor piece by piece. I leave it where it will be found. I start slicing at my deformed body. The cut is precise. Pain stings, then settles into something satisfying, usable. When I give up, takes shape. A new night, quiet, dreaming. I drag myself deeper into the darkness. It accepts me without question. So then I become the new god that my now cut flesh becomes. I curl where the god once lay. I wait. The wheel keeps turning. My child. Wake up, my child. Explore the dungeon, my son. You need to get to know your surroundings. So we become the god of the dungeon that was keeping us here in the first place, and the cycle begins anew. Aww. I wonder, so does it force us to rebirth, or do we have to, like... I wonder if this do we have to do again, because, like, I think there's still some stuff I might have to do, right? Let me see. Yeah, still says I have 3 achievements left, but I'm not going to read the descriptions. Or maybe it's fair to read the descriptions now, because I technically got one ending of the game. Community manager... A VTuber community manager? Huh. UA. But yeah, I would also still like to max out, like, the meta upgrades and everything, though. Like, there's still plenty of things left to upgrade and stuff. I wonder, because we got the ending... Oh, wait. You unlocked Endless Mode? Want to keep going, see how far you'll make it? The dungeon no longer stops you at floor 1000. You may go for as long as you wish. Oh! Oh, okay, so if you want to go for the game ending sequence, then you just go up here. So we can just view the other ending just straight up right here. Okay. Oh, so what if we stop the... I forgot to lower the volume on the music. I step forward, and the light welcomes me. The sun fills everything, pure, merciless. Its rays engulf me, undoing me with care. As my skin gives in, my form dissolves. Thought loosens. Weight falls away. The wheel stops turning. The sun reaches me. Well, I mean, the sun reached me all right. It burned me before I could finish my last thought. 3 joined the battle and smash. Like the sun just like darkens in certain places and just turns into the smash ball. Okay. So, what do we descend further then? Oh. Ooh. Okay, wait. Let me just turn off the, let me just turn this down a bit. And then turn off the particles. Okay, so this is basically how we can get a crap ton of Hemolith now. Now that we can go even further beyond till, like, we literally just get one shot. Okay, that's neat. Now I can actually get the rest of the upgrades I want. Without having to rebirth too much now. But yeah, I guess that's pretty much it for Horripilant. We killed God, became God, and then ended the cycle, and just basically just ended the whole world. Okay, wait, so now that we did that though, so what are the achievements I'm missing then? God won't be defeated this easily. Nurse a familiar back to full health. Exchange Hemolith for a strength. Oh, I don't have enough Hemolith to boost my stuff. And nurse a familiar. Oh, when we're in the blood fountain room on the other dimension, that's where you're supposed to put your familiar to heal back up. Because the blood fountain in the normal dimension impales it and kills it, which is supposed to refund the meat we use to purchase it. Oh, I was wondering how you heal your familiars back up. Oh. Alright, let's just keep going until we basically just get fully one-tapped and then just move on with it. Let's just get the last of the achievements I need and then this game will be fully 100%ed. Okay, now we're really ramping up the Hemoliths now, so hopefully we can max out everything by the time I get automatically sent back to base, or to the base. And yeah, like, since we have literally billions of health and regen, the only thing stopping us is just getting one shot like that. Although I'm gonna have to... Okay, so the achievement for God won't be defeated that easily. I basically just had to lose to God in phase 1. Which, basically, it's easiest when you get off of a fresh rebirth with no upgrades. Actually, no, you would have to upgrade a little bit. Because you need to re-unlock the door, I think, right? Or do you have to... Wait, do you have to unlock the door after rebirth again? I think so. Alright, come on, you gotta one-shot me eventually. I'm seeing my HP fluctuate there. It's only for a brief frame, but I'm seeing it reach below half after one measly hit. How much further can we descend? Although I do want to make sure that we get the achievement for nursing the familiar back to health, though. So we basically just need to grab a familiar, run through some low levels in the dungeon because they don't regen any health at all. So then going through any amount of floors, they essentially automatically take some form of damage. Then we can go back to the mirror dimension, heal back up, get the achievement, and then rebirth. I wonder if these stats if we can go to floor 2000 without getting one shot. Well, actually no, we're almost getting one shot at this point. Ow, shit. Yeah, no, I died. The glass breaking means you died and you got your one-time revive in a run. So next one we'll do it. But yeah, I want to make absolutely sure that we have enough hemolyth. Oh, we died. The progression bar goes beyond the 1000. That's so funny. Okay, so let's go exchange for familiar. Let's go back to the dungeon. Let's descend from here. And then exit. Oh, whoops. Heal familiar for this amount of meat. Oh, okay. So you pay up the meat to basically add health back. Okay. So now... Oh, right. Because we killed God, it's not looking at us anymore. Okay. Let's spend our hemolyth. Let's get our last upgrades here. Well, actually, no. There's still gonna be... Okay, wait. If I want to make sure I get my achievements, I want to make sure that I don't upgrade these just yet. So then... Okay. So then... You can just go straight to God, like, after rebirthing. Is that it? No. Oh, we need like 700 something meat. Okay, hold on. Okay, what if we just get the skull amulet and then try to kill the... Oh, okay, so the god can't be defeated easily thing is if you use the skull amulet on this menu. I just got the pop-up on my bottom right. Okay, so you're supposed to use it here, because I was wondering. I was like, are you supposed to use it when you're actually engaging him in combat? No. You're supposed to just do it, like, right here. And this is supposed to be, like, the super early achievement you're supposed to get if you think you're being cheeky. Oh, okay. Now we can just upgrade everything to max here. Okay, and now... let's do our dungeon run. Oh, whoops. From the start. No. Brrr. It goes so fast. Also, wait. Okay, maybe we can put the particles back on. Because I don't know how much meat I need to go to the... Actually, no, wait. Oh, no, I need Hemalith for the thing, right. Actually, wait, we could just stop right here then. Or stop right there. And then... let's see. Okay, so you need 25 if you wanna... oh, okay. There we go. So now we have our strength boost and everything. Man, I kind of feel silly that I essentially did this last because I basically waited long enough for the natural progression to go through instead of like trading with this guy, because you're supposed to like spend the meta crystals to like super boost your material progression here, or sorry, your material production, and then like push further like that in that cycle. But now it's kind of pointless now that we're done with the game. I believe that's all the achievements now. Let me check my Steam. Yeah, that's all the achievements now. Boy, don't I feel silly. Man, I guess like we'll just go on. I guess we'll like just go on a little victory lap here. So let me just upgrade my stuff again. And I think we'll just stop at... actually, we can just go all the way to floor 1000. So it's gonna take a little while to get there. Just a little while. Because as fast as we're killing it, like every floor is 10 enemies, which takes at least the bare minimum of some fraction of a second. So multiply all those fractions of a second to floor 1000, so that's 10,000 times however many of a fraction of a second we got. Well, I mean, maybe we just divide it up by like the amount of attacks per second, assuming every single enemy is like literally just one hit. So then 1000 times 0.05. Although enemies will get tanky enough where they'll take like maybe 3 hits to die. Well, okay, maybe not 3 hits. I think for simplicity, we'll just multiply the attack rate by 1,000. Oh no, 10,000. So that's 500. So that's 500 seconds. And that's basically less, or, let me see. 8 minutes to get to floor 1,000. But that's not entirely accurate because we will get to floors where enemies will require some extra hits to go down. So basically we're looking at like probably 12 minutes, give or take. Well, it could be a little fast if I actually clicked on the little circles because they do burn through extra enemies pretty quickly. So we can like super boost if we actively mash to go through floors even faster. Well, assuming the circles pop up when they do. Because like usually they generate faster if you're hitting enemies more often, but we're killing enemies so often that I'm assuming we're not generating as many chances to get the damage circles or weak spots, or sorry, weak spot opportunities to pop up. Alright, come on. We're almost halfway there. Yeah, I think if I wanna feel like I've truly 100% of the game, I wanna go get all the meta progression upgrades fully maxed out and probably like raise material production as high as I can raise it. Well, reasonably raise it, because at some point it will plateau. And usually, now that I think about it, when the resource rates kind of plateau, like as you kind of like stagnate with your next series of upgrades, that's when you're supposed to go, or supposed to have the Hemolith boost from the trader in the mirror dimension to raise your click rate and your material production rate so that you can keep like exponentially scaling up your production to no end, or to your next plateau pretty much. And yeah, now that each enemy is taking a few more hits on average to die. Although, granted that we are getting some critical hits off. Like, oh yeah, I guess what's also slightly slowing down the pace is that enemies have evasion. So that like, even if it's for that extra fraction of a second before our next hit that will eventually hit, they are dodging, which means we're not killing as fast as we normally would be. But yeah, when you basically get all of your combat upgrades, like, you just do maybe a couple extra floors for like the early wood upgrades if you really want. And you basically just get your sword to a high enough level where you're just blitzing straight through these hundreds of floors here. And yeah, this should be enough meat to basically upgrade iron production to like, or not iron, to raise your resource production to high enough levels to then scale your Hemolith for next rebirth, and then maybe use some spare Hemolith on the side to scale it even further. So it all kind of like feeds into each other in a way. Just gotta find the right balance where you don't sacrifice too much of one. Like a nice balance between like current life scaling and then next life investment, I guess, if you think about it like that. Alright, almost to floor 800. Almost there. Also, we're actually making pretty decent time. It's only like 7 minutes into the run right now. We're almost at floor 1000. But then again, the wild variance comes from floor 900, and because I didn't really upgrade my HP going into this, because I thought like I had to use the skull amulet when you're actually fighting God. No, you're supposed to just use it in the actual, like, the whole room on the map. I feel so silly. Oh, there's the health fluctuations. Almost there. Hopefully we don't die along the... I saw the light flashing before my eyes right there. Come on, we're almost to 1000. Don't die yet. I better not hear that glass break. And there. Okay. So it made it through 1000. Now we just need to make sure that we upgrade everything. So I think, yeah, upgrading to 20 trillion here is fine. Yeah. Okay. Now. Actually, wait, now I should go back to the camp, or not the camp, the mirror world real quick. And then now I increase the production rates. Also, I need to check. Does increasing this increase click rate? So now our click rate is 90,000 for wood. Okay. So material production is strictly the automated production. Okay. So now let's super juice our click power so that we raise it by double. I mean, okay, you know what? We might as well just raise it on both sides, to be honest. Okay. Let me just get my controller real quick. Okay, now this is a significantly faster gathering rate. Oh my god. Man, like when I was like getting some of the extra progression off stream, it took so long to even hit like levels, or to hit level 6, like material multiplier. Oh my god. I feel so silly for, like, missing the early meta progression because I didn't get the first bridge puzzle. Okay, and let's just raise click power to level 4 so that we can really, like, accelerate gathering here. Because the little sparkles multiply based on your click power. So the more click power, the bigger the burst of materials are every time they come up. Or maybe I should put more Hemolith into click. Nah, if I keep doing that, I think I'll eat too much into getting the upgrades. Oh my god. Okay, maybe I think I just need to get these upgraded now. Okay, so we can more easily hit level 4 amalgam production here. So if I want to hit level 4, I'll probably need like 100 billion... No, like maybe 80 billion wood. And we're gathering them at a pretty good rate at like 1.9 billion per set of 3 sparkles. Actually, is that it? Nah. Actually, you know what? Let me go lower one of the... Oh, no, I can't lower the, Can't lower the frequent sound effects, oh, I should keep the music here because we're not doing the game ending anymore. Okay. Then we'll get the rest of the productions going, although it's not really as important getting the other ones as high level. Probably like Bug Brute, Spider Tears, probably what I have to care about the most. Getting the other ones like that much higher isn't really worth the resources. And yeah, like, the best thing is to basically just go for each, like, level breakpoint every set of 10 that you purchase upgrades for. I should forget. Does it go? Oh, yeah, material gather rate does go up to 1 trillion. Or I need 1 trillion for level 8. I didn't realize that. Oops. Actually, oh, God. Can I actually... No, that would actually take forever to reach. 1 trillion, yeah. Actually, level 4 seems to be where it kind of plateaus. Yeah, trying to go beyond level 4 there might be a bit too much. Let's see if we can hit level 5 with Bug Brute, though. Actually, is it worth it? Let me see. If you go to 36 billion, we go from 47.8 million wood per second. To 49.1 million. Okay. Okay, let's just raise the other one to like level 5, maybe level 6 if it allows us without scaling too ridiculously. Yeah, level 5's like a decent breakpoint. And the earlier ones could be just level 6. Yeah, it doesn't really change much. I think just so it looks satisfying, I'll just leave it at level 6 right here. Well, actually, can we go to level 7 with this? I want to see where it gets too unreasonable to raise, like, even, like, the lowest level of production here. Oh yeah, I didn't even change our resource count for wood there. Yeah, it's basically not even worth trying to go for like level 7 for such a low production upgrade. Oh yeah. Actually, no, I think we just stop at like level 7. Oh yeah, we can also switch production here to rocks. Make this a little bit faster. $12 billion for 730 a second would take half a year to pay itself back. It's totally worth the investment, I swear. Yeah, trying to hit level 4 click rate is not going to be efficient for this. Although, now I'm thinking about this, this is definitely not the most efficient if I'm wanting to get the meta progression done. Like, I think I just need to, like, get the easier upgrades out, and then just feed it directly back to the merchant without needing to go to this degree of building up production.
Mortis.
Hey, Detail. How you doing? Thank you for the Mortis. We actually mortised quite a few times trying to... Well, actually not that many. But we mortised once just to see what would happen if we died to God. And then basically not much, actually. But yeah, we basically beat the game. I just want to 100% the rest of the game to... Or at least, like, in my eyes, 100% it and getting the rest of the meta progression upgrades. Because we basically did all there was to get achievement-wise. But I just want to, like, fill out the progression, the skill tree. Want to get, like, some of the miscellaneous upgrades out just because I wanna. There we go. And we just cycle these all back between themselves. And actually, there's not much reason to upgrade this since we could just go feed it back into... Yeah. So, okay, so now we can just gather as much as I'm willing to get here, and then feed all of these resources to the merchant to then scale up the next rebirth. Because, like, there is kind of like a resource curve to, like, how much resources you can feed into the merchant, where it becomes, like, not really feasible through, like, active or even, like, long-term idling. Or, sorry, active play or long-term idling. So let's see how much we can drum up now. Or would it just be worth it just to focus on, like, wood as an easy to build resource to just go straight into the next rebirth? Because it does take some time to set up the other 3 resources. Which, the exchange rate for all the resources to the merchant, it's all 1-to-1 between all of the materials. It's not like iron is technically worth more than rock or wood. So it's not any different. Maybe I'll just go for like 200 billion wood and then we'll just convert everything into Hematolith scaling. Oh, actually, oh, right. I do need to do another deep dungeon run so we can actually scale up the rest of our Hematolith, because I didn't go past floor 1, or I didn't do like the endless mode until we actually die. Okay. So basically 220% is going to be roughly our cap. Let's see, we'll take the mushrooms there. Actually, let's go farm out iron real quick and then just see how far we can take the endless run. I think we'll go up to like 50 billion iron. We'll upgrade our crit rate, or sorry, our crit multiplier to as high as we possibly can with that amount. Then we'll just funnel all the other resources back into the other equipment upgrades for wood and rock upgrades. 21 billion? Actually, we can hit that. I think it was, yeah. Then I'll switch us back to wood. Get our one upgrade. Then we'll go raise up our helmet upgrade as far as I can reasonably take it, which will multiply our boons, which will probably help us scale. Well, actually, no. It wouldn't really help us scale that much faster. Because even attack damage caps out at 1000% bonus. Yeah, okay, wait, then we just funnel it all to wood now. Actually, let's get like the 14 billion upgrade right there. There we go. And yeah, I probably don't really need to get any more upgrades into regen because our health does not scale enough to match the amount of regen we have. So everything else would just go into helmet and sword upgrades to multiply our base damage and get back down to 0.5 attacks or seconds per attack. Probably go up to 100 billion wood. What if I should do some quick meat farming to then get a no, the familiar is not really upgraded at all in my meta progression. So there's actually no real point in bringing a familiar. Okay, and then let's go get our sword upgrades. Probably out of impatience, I'll stop at like 30 billion and then just upgrade my sword with whatever I got left. Because I'm not sure how much more I need to get the remaining upgrades, because they all keep multiplying to high amounts. Oh, I said 30 million, whoops. That's fine. Okay, what if I just loop this floor real quick? Oh wait, oh, whoops. God damn it. Oh well. Yeah, no, not really worth it. Oh yeah, wait. Hold on, actually. I just realized... Well, actually, might as well since I went back again. I think we go to the mirror world real quick. Let's trade for a tiny bit of well, actually, is that really worth it? 500? Well, actually, oh wait, because we're already gonna get like over 20,000. So I think we can push it to. Actually, wait. How high can I push it? No, I think maybe just. What do we push it just 100? Is that too much? Nah, that would eat into quite a bit. Let's just go like 50%. There we go. So that should help with the with the super deep dungeon run. Okay, I'm actually getting tired of seeing the particles on screen again. So let's just clean up the visuals real quick. Alright, so now, once I see my health fluctuating, then I'll eat the mushrooms to tone down the burst. And hopefully we can get far enough to get the rest of the upgrades. But yeah, if only familiars can attack a little bit faster, because I believe that, if I remember correctly, the familiar upgrades are only health, damage, cost, and refund. So cost to buy and the meat that you get refunded when you sacrifice them on the altar. Or in the blood fountain. Okay, I'm seeing my health fluctuate a little bit. Probably wait till it, like, spikes up to critical health. And hopefully with however long this takes, the amount of wood I'm passively farming up will probably trade to the merchant to multiply our Hemolith, or even further. Yeah, I think it's around like floor 1400 we start seeing enemies that can probably burst us down to half. Yeah, I'm seeing the health bar jump quite a bit, but not below half. We must keep going further. So wait, am I at the end tail of the game, or is there still parts to it? Oh no, we're actually just done. Like, we beat the final boss and everything. I just want the personal satisfaction of just getting all the meta progression upgrades purchased. So I'm trying to farm up the meta currency by going as far as I can in the dungeon. Because you get more every time you reach a new record. So basically, like, our max floor is almost like 1600 floors right now. And we keep getting more meta currency the deeper I go with this. There's no achievement for completely filling out the meta progression upgrades though, which I'm kind of surprised about. You think there would be an achievement for this kind of a game to completely fill out every possible upgrade for your meta progression? There is an achievement for getting one of everything, though, called Jack of All Trades, of getting one level in each meta upgrade. But aside from that, yeah, no. Oh yeah, they're starting to like bum me down to half HP with how much their damage is killing them now. We must keep going further. I need more currency. I wonder if I can actually make it to floor 2000 before dying. Maybe if I time the defense or the damage reduction mushrooms right, because I take half damage when I apply a mushroom for 30 seconds, which should give me enough time to burst through like the other floors without dying. Like, you would think that you would take the damage buffs to proceed faster, but actually they would that would actually speed up you getting killed, because the faster you clear through enemies, their attack bars like seem like they kind of like randomly, or I'm not sure if it's like random per se, but they start at a random time, because like it either starts at 0 and they have to charge their attack from 0%, or it's already partially filled and they get like an attempt of an attack on me, which might go through my defenses and evasion. Oh shit. Yeah, no, I saw my health drop below half there. Okay, so we're using a mushroom now to mitigate damage, so now the damage we take at most should only be a third of our health. Man, I'm surprised my familiar is still going strong. Maybe at this point I can actually fill out the meta upgrades if I go deep enough. Honestly, the only thing I'm trying to keep an eye on now is my health bar. If I see my HP dip to like probably 1/3 or 1/4 at this point, Then I'll probably use the defense mushroom. Come on, floor 2000, baby. Yeah, floor 2000. Still the same. This is endless mode. Oh shit. Okay, we got one shot by something. I don't know what, but we got one shot by something. So now is probably the last moments of this run. Need to make sure to time the mushroom by the time it expires for my last set of defense damage reduction. It was the 2020, so probably COVID got me. So you really did like the agent selection of 3.x from Valina being 3.x headliners unique. I still haven't checked out the latest Zenless teasers and everything. I'm kind of like a little bit lazy with trying to catch up with the rest of like both HSR and Zenless's like lore videos and everything. And also, you know, the character teasers and stuff. Although I should probably go have a little sit down and go watch some of that. I died. Well, okay. So now let's go back to the... No, that's not it. Alright. Now, let's see. Can I max out everything with... Oh, whoops. I hit my controller on the table. Can I max out everything now? Wait, no, I can't. Wait. Oh, shit. No! No! Wait, no, this shit takes for... Wait, that shit would take forever then. Wait. Okay, we don't need the player starting level. The eye zooming thing kind of freaks you out a little. I mean, yeah, like the whole vibe of the game is like that unsettling, like, horror aesthetic and everything. Like, there's like a lot of things that look rather grotesque and uncomfortable with like extreme close-ups and like kind of like that, I guess, like intentionally ugly detail, as like things like look a little bit too like get a bit too up in your personal space and whatever. Yeah, I think we'll get these. Actually, can I just max these out? No. Oh my god. Okay, so it just stops at 15K. Aw. Okay. You know what? I'll probably just call that here then. Because I didn't think like the rest of the meta upgrades would like scale that much harder. But you know what? I'm pretty content. Ugh. So we finally, well, basically as far as the game is concerned, 100%ed it. But I'm not really willing to grind out the rest of the health upgrades and all that stuff because I thought all of what I grinded up would have been it, but no, the health costs like scale or the upgrades for your max HP on level up, they scale pretty high in terms of like the subsequent or sorry the subsequent requirements and everything. But yeah, okay. So let me just go switch games and everything, and give me one moment here. Oh, whoops. Oh, wait. Oh, whoops. That is I clicked the wrong one. We're not doing FGO. But yeah, just let me do a little thing over on YouTube chat real quick because I did make a separate waiting room, although I didn't make it public because I wasn't sure when I'd wrap up Horripilant and everything. Let me go grab the link and put it in YouTube chat real quick, and then let me see. No Alco meme. Go pin that as well. Okay. So for everyone watching on YouTube, Horripilant is done. I'm gonna go make the waiting room public here for Zenless, and we will go start when I get it all set up and stuff. So bye bye YouTube. I'll go to the next room.